You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I'm by myself again today, but don't worry, Amanda will be back tomorrow, okay? And I know you'll start telling all your friends they'll start watching again then. But we've got a great show lined up today. A lot of cool stuff, man. You gotta pay attention because we do a lot of stuff on this show that's very interesting, and we'll let you know about everything going on in the area. But right now, I know what you want to find out about. Let's check on the weather.
It's a perfect 10 forecast once again out there. 2nd Avenue Pier camera, wall-to-wall blue skies. Not a bad place to be down at the beach, albeit a little on the cool side. Not a hot summer day. 73 degrees right now in Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach. We are up to 76 in Florence, Darlington at 75, King Street at 75. Water temp, though, right at 77. So those water temperatures are coming down along with the air temps as we go later and later in September to October. High pressure to the north, though, are saving grace from all the clouds and the rain that are down to the south. That's where it's going to stay, at least for 2 more days. Today, we'll see the sunshine. Tomorrow, the clouds will increase. There's a chance for a few showers out there as we go into your Wednesday afternoon, more so Wednesday night into very early Thursday morning as this low works its way off the East Coast. We will see some of that high pressure continue to pump in that dry air, though, to limit how much rain we do see from that passing system to our south and to our east. Today, though, mostly sunny, a very pleasant day. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees for the highs. We'll drop down, though, to the mid-50s inland tonight with upper 50s along the coast, so still a bit on the cool side with a few more clouds coming in here by daybreak tomorrow. We'll see an increase of cloud cover for your Wednesday. Slight chance of a shower mainly late in the day and into Wednesday night to early Thursday morning. Sunny skies return for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures really don't vary all that much, though. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees each and every day, straight through Saturday. Tomorrow will be our coolest morning of the next 7 days. We'll see wake-up temps from there on after in the upper 50s to low 60s. But a great-looking weekend forecast is coming our way with plenty of sunshine.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Jason Klospel, morning anchor at WPDE News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. The flu season is fast approaching, and this year's flu vaccines will cover more strains than ever before. Plus, could there soon be one-time flu vaccines that last a lifetime? We'll tell you tonight. And an employee for a Grand Strand hotel mixed the wrong chemicals together, sending a dozen people to the hospital. Common household chemicals you should avoid. And a fall cool down is here. How long it will last? We'll have all these stories and more tonight on WPDE News Channel 15.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Yes, it is time for the Grand Strand Humane Society, and Amy is with us today. And Amy, who's our special guest today?
This is actually Mocha. She is about 10 to 12-week-old dachshund puppy mix, of course, I'd say. A little too wiry to be just a dachshund, I think. But she's super sweet, super calm, isn't she, for a puppy?
Very calm.
You know, she's a little playful when you start playing with her a little bit. Well, she was earlier. She's a little camera shy, I think, but absolutely adorable. Well, absolutely.
Well, the Grand Strand Humane Society has so many pets right now for people to adopt.
We do. We have about 250 animals to adopt, or you could just come in and volunteer and play with them, you know, without having to take them home, even better.
Hey, looking for volunteers right now?
Always. Okay. Always looking for volunteers. 18 and older, come on up, and, you know, we can hook you up with a person who works there and show you around and get you in.
All right,
Definitely,
you check it out. The Grand Strand Humane Society. Pick up a pet today, and very cute.
That's what I'm saying. Adorable. You got to have her.
She'll have another guest for us next week. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up.
Carolina and Company Live, it's a show for the community, about the community. We focus on events going on, local businesses, things that families can do together. And when I moved here, I not only fell in love with the beach, but the people here and the community, and I feel so privileged to be a part of a show like this where we get to help the community and go out and meet them and just have fun with them and hopefully provide a fun show and an enjoyable show for them to watch.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We got a great show lined up. We just had Amy on. We got Dr. Epperson coming up on bioidentical hormones, Swamp Run, a fun run raising money for muscular dystrophy. We've got breast cancer from Georgetown, Horry County, and my friend Rod Gregg here about a new book he's written. All that's coming up today, so hang on for that. First off, I do want to mention coming up this weekend, it's the 10th annual Irish-Italian International Festival set for Saturday, September 28th in the city of North Myrtle Beach. Man, this was a big event. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. It'll be right there on Main Street, featuring food, entertainment, street performers, arts and craft vendors, and it's going to be a fun family event, so load the entire family up and head on down. I don't know about you this morning. Have you noticed the gas prices in Horry County? I was coming down 544 this morning and saw one for $2.98. Just read last week in the newspaper they said gas will never go below $303. Well, they forgot to check Horry County. $2.98 on 544. Just thought I'd pass that on in case you're looking to fill up somewhere today. All right, let's look at today. Today's Tuesday, September 24th, and this is Kiss Day. So, kiss someone, all right. And it's also National Singles Week. All right, checking out birthdays today. 1958, you remember this guy, Kevin Sorbo, 55. He's the TV series Hercules from the mid to late 90s when that show was on. 1969, Sean Cloud Graham, 44, drummer for rock band Slipknot. 1979, Ross Matthews, 34. Ross, the intern on Tonight Show, also on Chelsea lately. Now, on this day in history, it was 1964. The Munsters premiered on TV. And in 1968, 60 Minutes premiered and still going strong. 1974, Al Kaline gets his 3,000th career hit. All right, from the Know It All department, you ready? This is where you learn a lot on this show. All right, in 1960, a prisoner heard Elvis' "It's Now or Never," and it inspired him to pursue a career in music. Now, who was it? It was Barry White. He was serving time, 4 months, for stealing tires. How about that? Elvis impressed Barry White, and he, went on to have a great career, the late Barry White. And that's from the Know It All department. We got a great show lined up today, a lot of fun stuff. When we come back, we're going to talk about bioidentical hormones. You don't know about it? Hey, we're going to tell you when we come back. Dr. Epperson's here.
I love the ward because I love the classes here. Instructors are wonderful. The staff is friendly. It's like being at home.
Join the YMCA today. Call 449-YMCA.
Welcome to another amazing year of the Pawleys Island Festival of Music and Art, September 28th through October 12th. The event kicks off with Chalk Under the Oaks, beginning at 10 a.m. Wine and dine at the 14th Annual Pawleys Island Gala on October 4th, complete with a silent auction and live entertainment. And don't miss talented artists and their students demonstrating their incredible artistry during the Seaside Palette on Plein Air on October 5th from 10 to 4 p.m. For more information or a complete list of festival events, visit pawleysmusic.com. Brought to you by WPDE News Channel 15 and these fine sponsors.
Men and women are enjoying an improved quality of life with the help of bioidentical hormone replacement.
Bioidentical hormones has made such a difference in me. I get out of bed instead of falling out of bed. I don't have the hot flashes, and I'm so energetic, and it's only been 6 weeks.
I am Dr. Jackie Epperson, and you too can discover your new hormone health at Bioidentical Hormones. Call today for your free consultation.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, Dr. Epperson's here. He's always talking about something interesting, and now we're talking about bioidentical hormones. Now, I know about this because, hey, I've taken them for a while, and they do a great job. But we're going to talk a little bit about availability.
Right. These hormones, of course, have been present for years, and they've been very much a concern about conflicting studies. So often people hear, these hormones are dangerous. They're not going to be good for you. They cause problems. The National Institute of Health, the NIH, has published in June of 2012 that these hormones prevent death in women. They greatly improve the quality of life, but they prevent death in women. And how they do that is they reduce cardiovascular illness, they reduce death from all causes, such as broken bones. There's so many women in this country that die from osteoporosis-related problems. And these medications, they make a difference. We use the exact same hormones that your body used to make.
So they're natural. They're not made up or whatever.
That's correct. There are many synthetic hormones that are used for many different reasons in birth control pills and other things, but we're talking about replacing hormones, putting people back to what they were before, and we know this can be done safely. It's been done safely for years and studied safely for years.
Now, the Inland Medical Center where you're working out of now, how can people find out more about this? The website?
Certainly, we have a Facebook page here that's available with that, and of course 651-0215 is our phone number. And on this Facebook page will give you information about how you can find other information of other people, other sources that are benefiting from the hormone replacement, and see what a great benefit this is. Of course, it's not for everybody, and that's what we're here for, to find out who it is for and to do it safely in replacement for them.
Now, people can go to your Facebook. If they want to ask you a question, they can send you a question and you'll answer it.
Absolutely. Send us questions on the Facebook page and we'll answer that. And of course, we're always available for a free consultation. Our staff is there. You call and come in and we can tell you all about what your question may or may not be and how to get the answer that you need.
That's right. Just like you said, it's not for everybody, so you need to be checked out and find out a little bit about it if you do it, because it does help you. It makes you feel better.
It does make you feel better, and it also helps you lose weight, and I'm so excited to see your weight.
I've kept mine off.
It's amazing. A year's worth. That's great.
Kidding. Thanks,
congratulations.
Doc. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Coming up in Florence now, we've got something, Swamp Run for Muscular Dystrophy, and it's set for Saturday, October 19th. And this is an event to help raise funds, of course, for MDA. And Brian is with us. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Cecil. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, this is not your first time doing this.
This is the 4th year we've actually done it, but we recently added the obstacle portion of it. Last year was the first year with the obstacle portion. This year is second year, obviously.
Okay. Now, last year, what kind of money did y'all raise?
Last year we raised, it was over $4,000, and the year before it was around $2,000. So it was a definite increase, but we looked to, raise a little bit more.
Well, that's good. Now, where's the event going to take place?
It's at Freedom Florence in Florence, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's a recreational park, so they have trail systems all scattered throughout the area, and that's kind of where we have our setup at.
Now, does everybody have to go through the obstacle course?
Well, it's set up that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's set up for that way. It's a 4-person group. It could be all male, all female. We have co-ed as well as military, public service type deal, and it's a team-oriented event, which is you got to use your team to get through some obstacles.
All right, it's coming up October 19th. You still have some openings now?
Yeah, we're definitely accepting registrations. We have a Facebook page as well as a web page.
What's called? Give them the address. Give them
Swamp
Facebook.
Run for MD at it's at webs.com, and we have a Facebook page as well. Just look up Annual Swamp Run for MD, and you can register straight from the site.
All right, now how do you do on the obstacle course? You look like you're a very healthy guy.
Yeah, I get a few workouts in every now and again, but last year I participated in the event. It's a challenge, but it's definitely worth it for the cost. So.
Well, it's something different. A lot of people just do an actual run or a walk, and when you got to go through obstacles, I reckon it really kind of wakes you up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's a good cause. All the proceeds go towards MDA. We're not looking at trying to gain anything, but it's all towards MDA and the research there.
All right, give them the date one more time and where it's going to be.
October 19th in Florence.
At the?
At Freedom Florence.
Freedom Florence. All right, Brian, thank you, buddy.
Thank you for time.
You want to wrestle?
If
I'm
you
just
want
kidding.
to.
Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming up. And welcome back. Georgetown Hospital System is getting ready for their 8th annual Breast Cancer Awareness Walk, and this event's coming up on October 5th. And Jessica's with us now to tell us more about the event.
Yeah, we're getting excited about it. It's going to be Saturday, October the 5th this year.
Now, where's it going to be held?
It's held across the street from Waccamaw Community Hospital at the Medical Park over across the street, and it kicks off about 8:30.
All right, now this is now in the past. What kind of money have y'all raised for this?
We have raised anywhere between $40,000 and $50,000 from this event, and the money from this event goes towards our free mammogram program, and we offer free mammograms to women in our community who do not have health insurance.
Now, how important is it getting a mammogram, and how often should they get it?
Well, they should start, regulations say you should start getting one at age 40, but you should really get one every year.
Now, talk about, breast cancer. It's a big deal, but are we making any headway in finding a way to cure it?
Well, I wish I had the answer to that, but But you know, we feel like if we catch it, you know, at a younger age, you know, we'll make great strides in curing the disease.
Okay, now you could take part in the walk?
I am. I don't know if I necessarily can actually do the walk. The walk does go down to the Myrtles Inlet Marsh Walk, which is very beautiful. But I will be there, definitely.
You'll be there, okay.
Yeah.
How many people y'all have last year, you remember?
Last year we had almost 1,300 people participate.
So that's going to be a crowd. You're going to need crowd control on that. Law enforcement will have to help you.
Huge crowd. Ed Piotrowski is going to be there emceeing the event. We have a lot of great sponsors this year, a lot of activities, some entertainment will be there. So it'll be a fun day, definitely.
Now if the weather's not nice, you can slap Ed. You know, it's his fault if the weather turns out to be bad for you.
Well, he came last year and it was a little warm, but hopefully this year it'll be nice and cool October day.
It's getting a little cool. Can they still register?
Can still register.
Right.
Can register on the hospital's website, which is georgetownhospitalsystem.org, or give us a call at 652-8080.
All right, I wish you a lot of luck, and I hope you raise a lot of money.
Me too.
Thanks,
Thank
Jessica.
you.
Good to see
Nice
you.
to see you too.
All right, stay with us. Coming up, we're going to talk about a book talking about the Civil War. Rod Gregg's next. Stay with us. And coming up at 1 o'clock, The Chew, and at 3:30, The Queen Latifah Show. Don't forget at 5 p.m., Dr. Oz and Dr. Oz's friends and family share the tips he gave them for weight loss to hangover cures. And at 8 o'clock tonight, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You got to check that out. 9 p.m., The Goldbergs. All the new shows are coming on right now. 9 a.m. in the morning, you've got Rachel Ray, celebrity chef and author. Bobby Flay kicks off National Cheeseburger Day. And at 10 a.m., The Queen Latifah Show. 11 o'clock, The View. And guess what's coming up at 12 noon tomorrow? It's Carolina and Company Live. All right, welcome back, everybody. And I've got a good friend of mine, Rod Gregg, and we worked in television 30 years ago. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Rod?
A few years.
A few years ago. And Rod's an author, and he's written 18, 20 books or somewhere in the neighborhood. He's got a brand new one that's out right now, and it's sitting right here. It's called The Illustrated Gettysburg Reader. Now, Rod, this is coming out about the time of the 150th anniversary.
That's right.
Of the Civil War.
This is the 150th anniversary of the American Civil War, and this year was the 150th anniversary of Gettysburg. And this book is about Gettysburg, which was the largest battle of the American Civil War, and it was the turning point of the war. And it's a book that tells the story through the voices, through the words of people who lived through the battle and some who did not.
Now, this is pretty amazing. Now, you love history, and that's what's so amazing about it. All the books that you've written, it covers a little bit of everything when it comes to history.
Well, that's true. I've been able to write about different things in American history, and I appreciate that. About half of my work has been on the American Civil War. And, you know, Cecil, you know that from your line of work, there's nothing that's more powerful than an eyewitness account.
You got that right.
And when you are dealing with this book here, 400 pages, it's letters, memoirs, diary accounts, official records, all selected that survey the battle, connecting narrative that puts it all in place, and then period illustrations by photographers and illustrators who were there on the scene. So it's really a very powerful account of that most decisive battle of the American Civil War.
All right, now putting this one together, how long did it take you to do this one, Rod?
Well, the gathering material was something I did over a long period of time, you know, over several years. I had written an earlier book called Covered with Glory about the 26th North Carolina Regiment at Gettysburg, highest casualty rates of any regiment in the Civil War. And a lot of this material I gathered for that work and for other works, and so it all came together for the 150th anniversary of the battle this year.
All right, now you're at Coastal, right?
I'm the director of the Center for Military and Veteran Studies at Coastal Carolina University.
Now, what does that cover?
Well, we have kind of a three-pronged mission. We have an outreach to veterans, trying to encourage with events people to recognize and appreciate veterans. I'm teaching history, and we do scholarly work there. Kind of the centerpiece of what we do is oral history. We collect and preserve oral history from veterans of all eras in a partnership with the Library of Congress and with other service branch institutions.
That's pretty good. All right, now where can we find this book right here, Rod? How can we find it?
Well, it should be at your, hopefully it's at your local bookstore. It's at Amazon.com. You can find it through the publisher online, Regnery History. So hopefully anywhere you find a good book, it's there.
All right, the Illustrated Gettysburg Reader by Rod Gregg, a Conway boy. How about that? Thanks a lot, Rod, for being on the show. We had a lot of things we could talk about, but we didn't go back to the times we worked together. We didn't do that. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions. Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We've had a great show today. That's what it's about. Every day there's something different on this show. Now, if you've got something going on you'd like to get on this show to tell people about, well, all you have to do is get in touch with us. Right now, though, we're 6 to 8 weeks booked. I mean, it's just unbelievable right now. So you got to do that. All right, we're going live. Let's see when. Thursday, September 26th, we'll be in Mullins. And I'll be here tomorrow, and Amanda will be back. So we got a great show. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.